Hey, family. Much love to my brothers and sisters in the spirit. I hope all is well with many of you. As you see, I have this gorgeous sun behind me. I'm so grateful that the sun is out because it's been so cloudy lately. So thanks be to the Most High God for allowing the sun to be out today. I love it. I want to speak about real quick. I think it's very important. I know I had touched upon it in my last video, but I didn't really go in depth about it. But family, in my last video, I was talking about how important it is not to be so selfish. Okay, and when you're walking in love, you're in your heart space, and this alone raises your vibration. I don't know if many of you see this, but I know I can see it just as plain as day. Y'all see this right here? You see how the sun is bouncing off of my body, and you see this right here? See, this is coming off my body. You never know what color you're going to see with your sister. If it's not violet, it's green, or it's this color right here. It looks sort of bluish, sort of like in a mix, bluish violet, something like that. But it's very beautiful. But this is pretty much right now the energy signature that I'm giving off right now in the present. Okay? But anyway, now when you see like this color like right here and this color here, you don't go by this right here, okay? That's the normal sun rays color when it looks pinkish orange looking. You don't go by that. You just go by like the light that you see that's bouncing off of your body when your camera is picking up the reflection, okay? That's what you should go by, okay? And it's many, many colors. Like I said, you might see a rainbow effect, or you might just see a bold color. But anyway, I'm through with that. I'm just trying to give you an example what to look for. Okay, it's different every time with me. I never know what I'm going to see, depending on where I am vibrationally. Okay, in that present time. But anyway, let me just say this real quick. For many of you who are really working on yourselves, you know, you're doing a lot of spiritual work. You are meditating. You're trying to master yourself, okay? And this is something that you can only do alone. It's like it's just you and God. You're by yourself. You're having those talk with source. You're meditating. You're going within yourself. This is just the quiet times, okay? As far as you working on yourself, okay? As far as you renewing your mind and being in your heart space and working on your issues as well. But anyway, let me get to the root of this video. It is so important. Now, everything I say, I come in love. I come in love, okay? May you have ears to hear. But if many of you want to get to that place you've never been before, I mean, really get to that place, you're going to have to work on your thinking, how you view people, even people that are different from you, whether it be race-wise, whether it be even their sexual preference, shall I say. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, when you're looking at these eyes right here, these carnal eyes, things that you are seeing outside of yourself that may alarm you, bother you, and a lot of it could be due to how you were raised. Um, Things you were taught that really considered as a no-no, but in this life, you can't help but be sheltered from everything. So you're out here and you're seeing a little bit of everything. It's like everything goes. But anyway, um, but when you are seeing things, I say like that, when you are seeing people that are different from you, and whatever the case may be, okay? When you are choosing to look at them as a human being, overlooking the color, overlooking, their sexual preferences and all of that, from a moral perspective, overlooking it. As long as they're not messing with children. Now, they got messing with children, I have a problem with that too. But when it comes to their sexual preferences as far as with the other, with the same sex and all this mess, um, when you get to the point of looking at people as a human being, okay, instead of a color or whatever name you want to call other people who don't live the way you would like for them to live, that you consider as normal, that you consider as more moral, shall I say. When you start looking at people as a human being, looking at it from a place of love, okay, and compassion, because the way I see it, that's them, that's not me. That's still my brother, that's still my sister. I don't hang with them, but I can love them from a distance. When you get to the point of seeing it from that perspective, instead of seeing it from a place of judgment, as though you're in the place of God and you're trying to condemn them due to them being different, you're not in your heart space. Because also I know I read it many times in the Word, we're not supposed to judge one another, But the Word talks about a lot how we have to love one another. How can you say you love God whom you never seen, but your fellow brothers and sisters that you see all the time, even your neighbors, but you have no love for them. And that's the truth, family. That's the truth. The point I'm trying to make is, which is so important, because I had to learn this too. I didn't get here overnight, okay? I had to learn this as well. We have to really, if you want to get to that place you've never been before, okay, spiritually, you have to really renew your mind and get in your heart space and be in a place of love for humanity, and compassionate, as well as, but I did say that, love and compassionate. That's pretty much when you're going to have to get to that place. And then it's not going to be easy for many of you. We all are different. We all have different backgrounds, I didn't go through what many of you have gone through, so I can't, be like, well, this is what you should do. You do this. No, it's a process for you. It's a process for many of you because, due to the things many of you have been through, and I'm sure many of you probably have been traumatized. I don't know your past. Only you know that. Only you know the so-called trauma and issues that you're going to have to work through to get to that place. And that's okay. This is your own personal spiritual journey. But by you working on yourself daily, okay, trying to get to that place of love and definitely forgiveness, all of this raises your vibration. You being in your heart space. And this also limit you to not have that way of thinking as far as division. Okay? That's not a good place to be either. And let me tell you why that's not a good place to be. A lot of people are they race only. And I love my people. I'm a Benevolent sister. I love being whose I am, okay? I don't have amnesia. I know what my race is. I have no issue with when it comes to whose I am. But I have love for all, okay? Because I know that at the end of the day, the spirit is not seeing color, okay? And we are all spirit on the inside. The spirit is not seeing color. Actually, it is seeing color, but it's due to your energy signature, your vibration. That's what the spirit realm is looking at. It's not looking at your color. Out here, people are looking at your color, okay? With these carnal eyes, that seems to be most important due to how people are being treated, so from that perspective, I do understand that. But on the inside, that's not important. The inside is about you being acknowledged by your energy, by your vibration. That's really the point I'm trying to make. But when you get to a point of working on yourself and you're raising your vibration, doing all the little things that I've been speaking on, okay, following those little steps, all of this raises your vibration, and as well as it opens you up, okay, as far as in the spirit realm. Not only do the lower vibrational entities and angels, okay, let me just say that fallen angels, not only do they see you, they see your light, they see, also your energy signature, because we all have a color, and they see also how bright your light is. But not only, I'm just gonna say your light. Not only do they see you, the celestial beings, they really see you when you expand your light. Okay, they're not gonna come down to your level. These benevolent celestial beings. Okay, and I know many of you want to really meet one. Many of you don't realize how important it is just to be in a company of one, because they will reveal such knowledge to you. They will give you downloads of information. Many of them would love to connect with many of us down here, but they are very high vibrational. All celestial, benevolent beings are not going to come down to your level. They're not going to do it. We have to rise up to theirs, okay, due to raising our vibration. And when our vibration is matching theirs, that's when you see them. Now, I'm not saying you won't see an ET. There are others that are not benevolent. For instance, like the Greys. If y'all want to just say, well, I don't care, I just want to say ET, period. Well, be careful what you ask for. My first experience, I was seeing Greys. I didn't know they were some devilish bastards. Okay, I didn't know that about them. They are like I'm trying to think of a word for it. They are like non-feeling robots. They have no feelings to me. That's been my experience. When they get a hold to you, all right, due to you're matching the vibration to where they can connect with you, okay? And if you're seeing them, you are low vibrational. Let me just say this. You're matching their vibration. Let me just say that. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't experiment on you and torture you due to, like, giving you some kind of pain, something for pain, like how we have anesthesia in the hospital when they're cutting on you. It would be so bad because, they can knock you out and do whatever they have to do and then bring you back. But no, they don't give you nothing for pain. They don't give you anything for pain. But anyway, I never had a good experience seeing one. So even if I happen to see one, I think I would kind of have like a little panic attack a little bit because I know as far as my experiences with them, it's never been positive. Okay, they are very devious, and I wouldn't trust anything that come out of their mouth. Okay, because I don't like the energy. Their first thing is when they see you, okay, is try to get a grip on you, paralyze you, and that's because you can really hurt them because their body are very frail, okay, and they are tiny. They're very tiny. I'm about what, 5'2"? They're like 4 something. I mean, they look like children. But anyway, their body is very, very frail, and you can really hurt one if you're able to break out of that grip, that they have you in, and kind of like knock one, a good punch, shall I say, will really hurt one. you know they know that we are powerful and we can really overpower them, but they have the advanced technology to put us in our place due to them using their technology on us as far as with their eyes, making sure that you wake up, you have to see one, one would be like this close to you, and their eyes alone can put you in a hypnotic trance, to where it paralyzes you. So they have ways of protecting themselves, and maybe because we are known to be aggressive species, because they know that we look at them as the unknown. But anyway, that's not really, I didn't really mean to bring them up and talk about it. I really just having a flashback of my experiences dealing with them. But that was during the time when I was low vibrational. I don't deal with them anymore. I have no present contact with them that I know of. Okay, like I said, a lot of that was, a couple of years back. Maybe I'll probably say 2 years back was the last time I saw one in my room. But that was due to a time when I was very low vibrational. But anyway, I apologize for changing the subject. I think somebody needed to hear that. So in a way, I don't apologize. I think somebody needed to hear that. But anyway, when you open yourself up due to walking in love and compassion and you're in your heart space, this allows you to receive contact from benevolent celestial beings. It's like your energy signature gives off, I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm open. Especially if you've been praying for contact, if you're somebody that your vibration is still not where it should be, but you are praying for contact, you will get it, but you still have to work on yourself. Because see, everything's about energy, family. Everything's all about energy. That's why I say, how can people be so, full of division, and racist, you know, or just selfish. And when you go within yourself, it's a universe inside of you. How can you have that mindset and expect to connect with these beings? They look nothing like you. Well, you don't have love for a certain group of people, but you have love for these beings that are inside of you. Really? That don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And you don't even know the intentions of these beings that you're seeing unless you're able to go by the energy that they're giving off, and how they're treating you. But other than that, you really wouldn't know unless you encounter one. And let me say this real quick. Those awesome, I've seen one that was just beautiful. Um, it had like a robe on. It wasn't a gray or anything, but I forgot the name of them. Not Andromedas, but it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of their name right now. But I don't want to make this video long, so I'm not going to pause and try to think about it. But I had seen one when I was in meditation, family, because my insights lit up some, and then plus I started seeing like beautiful colors, like green and violet and all of that. And all of a sudden I saw one that just stood out, and it had a robe on. So these celestial, benevolent ETs, they wear clothes. They wear robes. Yes, indeed. They wear robes. And let me say this also. You will also encounter reptilians that are in their heart space. Okay? Don't get alarmed. We always think reptilian is a negative, 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 but we're not God. There's a mystery to this thing. These reptilians that are in their heart space, for whatever reason, that's between them and the Most High God. I'm not questioning this. This something I have seen. But some reptilians, okay, that are in their heart space, they too are on these higher realms. They wear robes too. It's like they wear like these flowing gowns, robes. They're not white. A lot of them might wear like a blue or a violet. It may be green and some kind of designs in them. But yes, these celestial beings wear beautiful robes. And notice what I said. I didn't say white, and I haven't seen any that wore white. But I'm just saying, yeah, they wear robes, and then some of them wear bodysuits. But my experience with the ones that wore bodysuits, the grays, it wasn't a positive experience. I'm sure after the fact, because really I passed out, to tell you the truth. All I remember is, let me just say this real quick. All I remember is one of my experiences. I remember I kind of like woke up, but I was seeing through my third eye, and I was seeing like some on my right, some on my left, and I was lying down, and they were rolling me down the corridor, and I was inside the ship. They rolled me down the corridor, and one of them, I guess, trying to make sure that I wouldn't get out of their grip or control. So one of them kind of leaned over in my face like this with their big eyes, and the more he was staring at me, the tighter the grip was. The tighter the grip was. So it's like, I also remember from there, it's like instantly I was feeling pain in my right hip. It's like I'm always feeling something. It was a time I was feeling, one of my memories of being on a ship with a gray. I remember hearing crunching in my right ear. And even to this day, I had the most issues out of this ear. My left ear, fine, but my right ear is always something. 'Cause many of you know I have allergies, whatever, but my left ear is never affected. It's always my right ear. But there was a time I was hearing like crunching or a little, sharp pain in my right ear. It was time I was feeling dis-ease, with my jaw, as though my jaw was locking up, at night. Or I wake up, my gum was swollen. I mean, I was having all kind of like little issues, some years going back, as far as my dealings with them. Waking up, seeing all kind of marks all on my body and stuff. Just little weird stuff, family. Scoop marks. I have like 2 of them on my forehead. I don't even know if many of you noticed that. It's like it's one over here and one over here. It's one. It's one here. I don't know if you can see it. I have a scoop mark here. It's barely noticeable. I have one here, and also well, I think I remember seeing something over here on this side, but seeing scoop marks on you, that's a sign, okay? So, and also family be looking for stuff like little pen dots, little red pen dots. as though you've been poked, shall I say, like with a needle. Look for stuff like that, and they are very red looking. And when they start to heal, they started looking kind of brownish looking when they start to heal. Everybody is different, due to their complexion. But I mean, I went through all this mess, and never really told a soul. Who's gonna believe me? But I know it's people that has been taken. They know what time it is. Cause when I'm speaking about this, they're like, yeah, I can relate because I too have had experiences. They put you in a crazy room, to where it's like a decatam room and they flash this light on you. Family. All I gotta say is thank be to the Most High God that they bring you back. That's all I can say. Thanks be to the Most High God that they bring you back. But the sad thing is that they track people. They don't put implants in you for nothing. They track people. But like I said, one can break from them. And I truly believe this. It's all about raising your vibration, okay? Raise your vibration and expand your light. And they cannot touch the Most High God's children who are covered, okay? Let me just say that. Never think, what I'm going to do is hopeless. They will always be messed with me. No, I haven't been seeing them since, okay? And what I do see that's coming through, these are like celestial beings that I've been seeing lately that's coming through, as well as a host of other dimensional beings. It's sort of like a looking glass. That they're, wherever dimension that they're in, they're seeing me and I'm seeing them and they fade out. But the point I'm trying to make is there is no way I can be operating in division. There is no way I can be operating, having a mindset of division, as well as hating on my brothers and sisters, as well as not only thinking division, but judging people and for whatever reason, especially due to differences, okay, of color. That's crazy. You go through yourself, these beings show themselves to you, they look nothing like you. But they come in love because you are of love. You are attracting it. You are attracting them. Your vibrational signature is giving off, I'm open to see you, because I'm of love. And they are attracted to that. These are these celestial beings that the Bible speaks about. These are the celestial beings, okay? And they will come around you. But if you are low vibrational and like I said, you're hating your brothers and sisters for whatever reason, they're not going to come around you. Because you really don't know too much about them. Just like I really don't know too much about them. All I know is when I'm walking in love, I attract them to me. And you attract them to you. For those who knows what I'm talking about. You're attracting them to you. Okay, and it's truly a privilege. 'Cause a lot of people are not having these experiences at all. What's coming out of my mouth sounds foreign. I sound like a crazy person, but that's okay. I'm just sharing my experiences. But I know that, man, if you want to have an experience, but you're gonna have to work on yourself. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have to work on yourself and the way you view people. Let people be people. Okay, there is a God that sits high and looks down low and sees all of our negative deeds down here. And like I said, the wheel of karma is spinning for everybody. Nobody gets away with anything. Please know that. This alone should, help you to focus on yourself instead of looking outside yourself, judging everybody. Just focus on you. Make sure you're right, okay? The kingdom is within you. Christ consciousness, all of this is within you. When you're going through yourself and you're meditating, you know, and you get to that place of you really just get to that place of euphoria, just being pure consciousness. And when you are pure consciousness, you're not thinking about no color. It feels so good because you feel like you're one with everything. I kid you not. Had somebody told me about this, I would never really believed it because you have to experience and know what I'm talking about. But if you ever, and I can speak about that in another video, that is the most beautiful feeling to experience, family, to go within yourself and get to that place where you let go and you go deep in meditation to where it's like, you feel your essence rising up, and it's like, especially if you see through your third eye, and it's like, you just moving around the earth. You don't even see your body. You just pure consciousness. That is the most beautiful experience. And then not only that, doors open up to you. You don't even see your body, but you are aware of where you are. You are aware of where you are, and your pure consciousness. And so you can think, Yes, indeed. You can think, but you don't have a body. Your body is here, but your essence is just roaming. Oh, I can go on and on and on. I love you in Christ, family. I thank you for rocking with your sister, for your love and support. Just you watching me supports me. The likes, thank you for the likes and sharing my content, my videos. That supports me as well. I'm so grateful and I appreciate you all. Send you all lots of love and light. And bye for now. And please work on yourself. That's all I ask. But it's a personal thing, and I know it's a process. Yes, indeed. I do understand that. Much love to you, family. Bye for now.